That was an eventful check-in to the airport. Elevators down, late to the flight.
Also, phone conversations and video chats.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be not the usual. We are actually going to be doing a more week in the life vlog of a firefighter on vacation with his family. So I did a couple swaps between some Kelly days, and we have the next week in Utah with the family. So this episode is going to just be, off of the training, really just focusing on snowboarding, enjoying life, spending time with family. My wife's brother is out here as well. Her dad's coming out here. I have some friends that are gonna meet us out here as well. And it's gonna be a good time. It's something a little bit different and a much needed break on my end from hammering out the nonstop training. And, I finished an 11-mile run prior to coming out here, and it was rough to say the least. So that was definitely a much needed wake up to just be like, you know what? I was gonna bring my running shoes. We're not even gonna do that. Let's just let the body relax. I'm gonna get my exercise in when we're up snowboarding at Brighton and Solitude and Snowbird. So that'll be the exercise. I'm gonna enjoy the food, enjoy the time with the family, enjoy the cold weather, and get a good full reset. Full resets are good and needed. A nice pause in the chaos of every day. That way we can show up, turn it up, and remember why we're doing this stuff in the first place. So I'm looking forward to the break in general. So we flew out of Miami International Airport, and the traffic down to the airport was a madhouse. I honestly thought we were gonna be late to the flight. The elevators weren't working to get into the airport once we parked. So it was just a madhouse and just nuts. So we ended up making the flight, thankfully. And Callie was amazing on the flight. She's actually over here playing with her high chair. But she was great on the flight, and, she actually ended up taking a nap at the back end of it. So all in all, good stuff there. We got off, got all of our bags, thankfully. And then we actually went and checked out a fire station out here since we were in the area, and the fire station was beautiful. The guys were awesome, and thank you for the tour if you guys are watching or happen to see the video. But yeah, the fire station was cool, beautiful, very ski lodge-esque. Have a lot of different truck companies out here between, their heavy rescue truck, their ladder truck companies, engine companies, and then they have obviously the box or rescue, or in this case, ambulance. So definitely cool to see how other departments mix in and do stuff like that as well. After that, did a huge Trader Joe's shop, which you probably saw all the bags on the counter and the little montage of showing you guys the Airbnb when we first got in. And now it is 5:14, and we're just gonna settle in for the rest of the night. We've got Megan's brother and girlfriend coming over for dinner. We're just gonna cook up some pasta, some breadsticks, and just hang out. So stay tuned. Should be a fun episode. I'm gonna play around with the camera, see if I can get some cool snowboarding shots. Tomorrow morning, the game plan is up to Brighton first thing in the morning. They are experiencing a heat wave, which is not exactly super fortunate for us, but I mean, it's still gonna be in the 30s up in the mountain tomorrow morning. So hopefully, overnight, the conditions are okay. And then this weekend, the conditions are looking good as far as snowfall. So we're gonna ride and see what the weather brings. So we're gonna kick it. I'm gonna start prepping dinner, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Hi, monkey. We are up 5 o'clock. Wawa? Oh, yeah, right here. So, yeah, she's a little jet lagged. She ended up waking up, I think, at like 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. We brought her into the bed with us and then finally got out of bed just before 5 o'clock in the morning. So, hopefully, because she was up nice and early, me and she'll nap on the way up to the mountain when we head up there at I think the plan is like 8:30, so we're there by open at 9 in Brighton. And then that'll be her first nap of the day, and she'll be good until probably heading down from the mountain. So that is the plan, fingers crossed, because I don't know how we're going to get her to nap up there. Either way, we got a jam-packed day of snowboarding today. Megan's brother and girlfriend are going to come back over again, probably hang out with us majority of the weekend. And they're going to bring some stuff over, and we're going to end up making some breakfast, eggs, country-style potatoes, peppers. I think he's going to bring his espresso maker because all we have at the Airbnb is a coffee maker. So, and we prefer the espresso. Anyways, that is that. The game plan, snowboarding all day today, come back, family dinner again, and then wrap it up from there. So, probably just throw in some snippets of boarding and all that fun stuff, and then from there we'll see what happens. So again, this is my first like week in the life vlog, so I don't even know how this is gonna come out or what I'm doing right. But Callie's 5 a.m. little food meal, some mandarin oranges and rotisserie chicken. We got everything all sorted out and loaded up over here. Got my board, which is the Arbor. And then Megan's borrowing a board, which is a K2 from her brother's girlfriend. Also had the option to ski. And then the best part is Callie's little snowboard down here that we're going to put her in and see how she works out with that. Let's get her used to it. So, fam's all set up. But alright, I'm rambling. I'm done talking. I'm going to go sit on the couch, marinate for a little bit, and try to wake up. And, yeah, spend some time with the little one before mom wakes up and the fam comes over. So, I'll see you guys up on the mountain. We are in day number 3 of the Utah trip so far. And yesterday, obviously, I was supposed to record a little bit more of the mountain stuff, but I decided that I needed to get my bearings down a little bit first before I went and whipped out a $600 camera that I just got. So instead of doing that, I just took some B-roll shots and enjoyed the rest of the day. So cooking breakfast again. We're going back up to get some more runs in this afternoon. This morning. Yesterday was actually a nice surprise. We ended up getting a good amount of snow. About midday, it started coming down pretty good. So it was definitely a nice surprise there. Ended up making out for good conditions come the afternoon. And then there's supposed to be storms rolling through the rest of the week for the most part. So I had to wake up this morning when I went to go get coffee and scrape ice off the car for the first time. So that was fun. And yeah, no inversion today, which is nice. So the view is a lot clearer. So it should make for even better conditions when we get up to the top of the mountain. So whipping up eggs for everybody. Eggs, bacon, sausage, bagels, and what else? I don't know. I think that's about it for now. We're gonna ride today. Today I will bring out the camera a little bit and see what shots I can get creative with once we get up there. So we'll see you guys on the mountain. Learning how to snowboard. So we're back on the mountain today. This time we're mixing it up and we went to Solitude. I did not bring my mic, so hopefully the Osmo can pick up the sound pretty decently, but just wanted to check in with you guys. We've been literally snowboarding, getting home, family dinner, knocking out. It's been a tiring trip, especially with Callie, and her not exactly adapting to the snow like we were hoping for. But as you can probably tell, it's coming down. Apparently it's called gravel. It's like thick, clumpy snow, but it's coming down pretty good. But right now we're on the bunny lift because Megan is learning how to snowboard today. We finally got her dad in town, so he is able to watch her, so I'm able to kind of join in on this session. She's been learning the past 2 days with her brother, so she's grasping it pretty quick. So hopefully by the end of the trip she's able to run a couple greens. We're actually going up a green now, so we'll see how she does. This is going to be the first lift that she's on. She got on okay. The dismount is going to be where the fun stuff happens, so we'll see how that goes.
been our last full day of the trip, and it's been a good one. We've gotten quite a bit of snow. So the first 2 days we were in Brighton Resort. I don't believe we got much there, but it's still good runs, still a nice kind of warm up into it. It wasn't super cold yet either. They had like a heat wave or something that had come through. And after that, the following 2 days, we were at Solitude, just down the mountain or the canyon a little bit more, which was awesome. They got more snow than predicted the first day. The only downfall, although amazing to see all of that snow coming down, was unfortunately accidents and things like that happening the first way down. There was a rollover, which resulted in road closures for quite a bit. It took us, because we closed the resort down, it took us probably like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours to get, a 20-minute drive done from Solitude down the canyon back to the Airbnb. So longer than usual. And then that kind of followed up the same day. Solitude finishing out day number 4 was the same. They ended up getting more snow, and this time it was avalanches. Skiers going up, hiking the backcountry, down a little midway down the mountain, had gotten caught in an avalanche, and they were using search and rescue teams, so they shut the roads down for quite a while. And yesterday we were back at Brighton, and it was just kind of a chill day. Had a good couple runs in, and then finished out a little early so we could get down the mountain. Went to this porcupine right at the base of the canyon to watch the Super Bowl with a couple buddies that were in town, as well as the rest of the family. Watched until halftime, and then we brought the little one home. Callie has been struggling to adjust this trip. It's been a lot for her, just I think the time change coming in, and then just not really having a routine here. Obviously being on vacation, the eating schedule's been off, and just, her sleeping's been off. So doing the best that we can as parents, but also understanding that it's vacation and it's temporary, and, all you can do is the best that you can. And, trying to get her used to the cold. I wanted to get her in the snow a little bit more, but I think it's ultimately just been a lot of stimulation for her. So she's been having a hard time here and there, but overall very cute, very good. So cannot complain there. Today is the last day. We are having a very slow start to the morning. It's currently 8:15. Usually we're already heading up to the mountain by now, but we're all pretty beat up, and we wanted a slow start. Megan needed to sleep a little bit, but we have Snowbird today. So very steep mountain, experts mountain, pretty much blacks, majority of it. But we're going to run it. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to finish this thing out. I'll probably leave the talking bits here, close it out, and then add in some snippets of Snowbird to finish out. But I gotta start editing because now it is already Monday. So this is probably going to be a late drop for those that are waiting for the video. Apologize in advance, but there's just been really no time to edit. I'm on vacation and been trying to enjoy it and be off my phone to as much as I can. So kind of tidbit going into the end of this. Look, I train, I work 3 different jobs. Like, I'm building the business, as many of you know, and this is going to be more of a Christmas special, as in it's not the same as my normal day in the life of an athlete, firefighter style video, but it's a good break and reminder of just remembering, we have to slow things down. We have to remember that there is more to life and enjoying life than just hammering out work, and, it's really taking time to slow things down, take a break, go on a trip. It doesn't have to be a ski vacation, but just, remembering why you're doing everything that you're doing, and finding time to do the things that you really love and enjoy. Because at the end of the day, what is really the point in working and grinding and doing all of these things if we aren't doing what we enjoy or finding time to do what we enjoy? It can get really monotonous and just repetitive. And some people love work, and that's what it is, but there's more to it. Get outside, adventure, go camping. There's less expensive things than this trip that we did. We saved up and we worked hard for it, and we prioritize our spending towards travel. So we save and we work hard so we're able to do these things. But that's what's important to us, and things are different. Some people prioritize going out to dinner. Some people prioritize, dates and things like that. And that's totally okay. But just making sure we're slowing things down enough and taking a beat, because in these instances where we get to experience life a little bit more and do the things that we enjoy, again, it just gives us that little reset and reframing, and just kind of that back to the understanding of why we're doing what we're doing in the first place, by working and training and hustling as much as we are. So that's my little tidbit. I'm going to go wake Megan up and see if we can get this day on the road. For those of you that are still watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, it was a little bit different than the last couple videos, or my usual, right? The day in the life stuff. But a good reminder. So next week we'll be back at the station, very busy station now. So I don't know how the recording is going to be. I'm going to record snippets here and there. It's going to be, our busiest station. So it's going to be a lot of call volume, which might delay my editing a little bit more, because usually I get work done at the station, but hey, we will see. So keep sticking around, keep supporting the channel. If you guys want to see more in and the out, day in the life, tips and fitness and all that good stuff, shoot me a follow on Instagram at Paul Colson Coaching. And if you are interested in coaching, go ahead and check out my website, www.paulcolsoncoaching.com. I have a newsletter on there, which is just little tips here and there each week. And you can check out my training a little bit more there, or we can jump on a call and talk further and kind of see where you're at. So would love to chat with you guys. Keep dropping comments, keep subscribing, keep following along. I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys are constantly giving me, and shout out to all those firefighters all over the place that have been reaching out and commenting left and right. So this was a long talking section. I'm going to sign off, and I will see you guys next week. So finishing out the trip, I said we were going to do a little bit of recording down the slopes at Snowbird, but this was my first time at the mountain, and it is very steep, and we missed the fresh powder. So it was hard packed, a little crusty, and there was just no shot that I was whipping the camera out on those runs. The board kept sliding out from underneath me, so what we get is what we get. So I appreciate you guys. Callie, come on, come back here. Let's go this way. Come here, Callie, this way. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Check in next week. We're back to our normal day in the life of a hybrid athlete, firefighter schedule. Subscribe, comment, leave your messages, and I hope to continue seeing you guys. So hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Again, sorry, this is gonna probably be a later post because I haven't gotten to editing this whole time. So not the usual video. Hope you guys enjoy.